Today, we're diving into a topic that is super relevant for all of us, and that topic is overconsumption. It is everywhere. Overconsumption is affecting our lives in even ways that we might not even realize. So, let's break it down. Hey everyone, welcome to the Candid Lens, where we discuss issues that are relevant to us in the societies on social media. Kindly give a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Now, let's dive into the topic.
If there is one thing that I do not understand, it is overconsumption. And this is a prime example that I saw on the internet. Why would anyone actually need 30 to 40 to 50 of the same exact cup? This right here probably cost this person what, $2,000? Imagine what else you could buy for $2,000. I don't get this. And before anyone's like it's not your business, I'm very aware of that, but on my platform I try to talk about de-influencing, so I would never come on here and promote this and be like this is the lifestyle that we should be trying to live. What is this? Yeah, they're pretty. Like half of them still have the wrapper on them. So are we just buying $40 to $50 cups just to look at them, just to be able to say, look at my collection of water bottles, pretty much? Another example I saw on Facebook, and when people asked her, like in a respectful way, why do you have that many Stanley cups? She said it's simply a collection. She likes to collect them. It's a thrill to find another one so that she can hang them up. Like, look, I think almost every one of these have a tag. They are brand new. Will she ever drink them? I can't fathom in this economy thinking that I need to spend thousands of dollars on a cup. Like, can someone explain this to me? Minus that people are just out of their mind and obsessed. You all are obsessed. Let's de-influence, shall we? I am convinced that in like 5 years, we are going to see Stanley Cups at Goodwill, at thrift stores, at yard sales for like $5. Probably still with the new tag. So before you go and feel the need to buy your third, fourth, or fifth Stanley Cup, ask yourself, is there something better that you could be spending that money on? Because I guarantee you there is. Have a great day.
Unpopular opinion, but it is not normal to have 10 mascaras, 30 foundations, 100 lip liners. That is not normal. That is overconsumption. It is normal to have one, maybe two max of each beauty, makeup, or hair care product. It is not normal to have bins and drawers filled with product. When I tell you with my whole heart and my whole chest that the overconsumption of makeup or any beauty product in general is a direct reflection and cause influencers and influencer marketing 1,000%. So many women and girls see these content creators and influencers showing 10 of their favorite concealers, 10 of their favorite blushes. They feel like they're missing out. They have a sense of FOMO that they need to go buy and try all of these makeup products in order to look like these beauty influencers or these content creators, when in reality, these content creators and influencers are not paying for any of it. This is from brands sending them PR, gifted collabs, whatever it might be. They are not paying for the makeup that they're showing you, but then they're telling you to go buy it. But you know damn well they wouldn't be buying all that makeup and all that product if it was on their credit card. You know that for damn sure, but they're telling you to do it. I just think there's so much wrong within the beauty community and influencing in general. And I'm not a hater. Like, get your bag. Trust me, I believe in it 100%. If you can make money doing it and that's okay with you, you do that. But I just think there's such direct repercussions and impacts on young girls and young women that people don't talk about enough.
While I wait for my nails to dry, let's de-influence you on more things you just don't need. We are starting strong, okay? Stanleys, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 Stanleys, all in different colors. Did we need them? I fell for it too. This is just as much for you as it is for me. Maybe we should be switching to Brumate. I'm a Virgo. I'm an organized, neat freak when I want to be, and I get it. But moving our laundry detergent and laundry pods into clear containers just for the aesthetic, moving our spices into clear containers, cut it out. Speaking about things that we have probably one too many of, the same color lip glosses, 4 different pink shades of glosses, 5 clear gloss. We didn't need that many. We didn't. All really had me on this one. I tried it once. Those clean skin cloths, those single use, absolutely not. Mine smelled really bad, but also they were a waste of time. They didn't even work how you guys said they did. No, get out of here. You don't need it either. That Bloom drink, stop it. You don't need all these drinks and powders. Eat your vegetables and drink your water. And most of the time, these supplements that they're trying to sell you on are just a scam. Stick to your vitamins, your multivitamins, your vitamin Ds, your irons, and you're fine. You and I both know you have one favorite coffee. One favorite coffee that you want to go to every single day. Why do you have 8 different syrups? Why do you have 8 different creamers? Just cut it out. The Botox, the preventative Botox, please. Keep it. Keep it. You're gonna call me a hater, but Olipop? Poppy? It's gonna be a no. Y'all said they taste like sodas. They don't. You lied.
Overconsumption is, I can divide it into three types so that I can explain more and then we can all understand what I'm saying. Number one is material overconsumption. Have you seen a lot of people going on a spending spree, shopping spree, buying gadgets, home decor, buying more clothes on social media that they actually do not even need? Have you seen that? That is material overconsumption. And this is because of the rise in fast fashion and constant sale, which makes it very, very easy for us to get caught up in the circle of, oh, we want more and more is better. The second one is food overconsumption. We live in a world of abundance, but that can lead to overeating, especially wasting food. I'm sure some of you must have come across some videos of the mukbangs where people will eat, and trust me, in between those eating and recording themselves, they are not really swallowing because some of them are now gaining weight. So it means they'll put it in their mouth, they'll cut it, they'll spit it away, and they'll eat again. So that is literally food overconsumption. Another one is digital overconsumption. Yes, you've heard that right. This is spending so much time on screens, scrolling through social media. I do not know who invents this endless scrolls.
Do not buy another piece of clothing until you clean out your closet. I just put all of my summer and spring clothes in storage and also decluttered my closet. And I'm telling you right now, you don't need those clothes. I ended up getting rid of 2 bags of clothing and everything's going to be donated, so don't come at me. But I have been holding on to clothes for years. Clothes I haven't worn in at least 2 years. Point is, if you haven't worn it in 6 months to a year, get rid of it. And if there's no space in your closet, you don't need any more clothes.
Things influencers on this app can't convince me to buy. First up is anything Lululemon. Like, you can't convince me that I need to buy $90 leggings when the ones I buy at TJ Maxx for under 20, as long as you don't put them in the dryer. Number 2 is this specific bubble headband that everybody's wearing to do their get ready with me's. Number 3, you've seen it everywhere and you may have guessed, the Stanley cup. I don't need a $40 cup. My stainless steel cup was half that price. I think it's from Simple Modern. I got it from Target. I don't need this. And this is something that I did actually buy, but I don't really feel like I need. So I'm not going to purchase again. And I actually did not know that this was all over TikTok. It wasn't on my For You page until after I bought it, oddly enough. But yeah, it does make you more regular, but so does eating vegetables. I love this conversation that people are having about overconsumption and overspending, because it's really important. As somebody who is working on getting themselves out of credit card debt, this is a really important conversation.
It's probably easier just to show you. So, yeah.
At what point are we going to realise that we just cannot keep going consuming at the rate that we do? I get it, big corporations are who we need to stop with all of their polluting and the impact that they have, but we also need to stop romanticizing stuff like that. Beds full of skincare products that you will not be able to use all of in your lifetime. It's going to go out of date, you're going to get bored of it, you're going to bin it, and it's just promoting overconsumption. And I'm sorry, but some individuals also need to be held accountable for the massive impact they have on the planet when so many go without and are being impacted by the consumption that these other people do.
Let's talk things that I do to save money. We are buying way too much stuff and throwing way too much garbage out, and it's just truly stuff that we don't need. So here is a list of things that I do that save me money. Number one, I don't get my nails done anymore. I raw dog the nails. I freaking love it. I just cut them and I do them myself. I feel so free because trust me, like I did my nails for 2 years in a row. I would go get them done every 3 weeks, spend about like $90 with a tip, and I spent so much money doing that. Just being a dog mom, living my life, going on trails, spending a lot more time outdoors, I felt like nails were just not part of my life anymore, and I kind of love the way that they look and feel when I'm doing things. Number two, and this is totally Vancouver core, but I use these Earnest ice cream jars for everything. I put my makeup brushes in here. I use them for food, like for overnight chia seed pudding, and I freaking love these things. Using mason jars that you can just pick up from the thrift store or your local ice cream shop is just so handy for so much. Number three is Facebook Marketplace, and I feel like that was to be expected. Honestly, there's so much cool stuff on there. When we first moved to Vancouver, we thrifted everything because when we moved here, we sold all of our furniture and we didn't have the money to buy anything new. Over the past 3 years, we've been slowly upgrading things. Still, majority of our place is secondhand from Facebook Marketplace. I have so many unique little pieces that you can't buy in store because we thrifted them. Number four is something that I actually took from one of my girlfriends, and now we will have either like a spring closet clean out, and we will dump out all the stuff that we would technically donate, and we would have our friends over, go through everything and pick through the clothing that we want. Instead of like saying that we're keeping it forever, we say that we're keeping it in the family. And I just really love that idea. Also, one more thing that I want to mention, every single plant in my house, like this one here, and there's so many others scattered through the house, they are all plants that are cut from my friends' plants that my fiance and I have taken care of and grown to be bigger plants. Yeah, just gifting each other plants and growing them and nurturing them is kind of really nice. Don't get me wrong, like I'm totally guilty of falling into the spending spiral, but I hope a couple of these things help. Please comment what you do to save money if it's not on this list.
I'm gonna piss some people off in a sec, but here goes. Fast fashion, overconsumption, and influencer culture has helped normalize some pretty messed up behavior. Doing new clothing hauls every week and every month is not normal. It's also not normal to buy luxury goods and act like you're just buying groceries. It's also not normal to constantly be off on holidays or retreats. It's not normal to own storefronts worth of beauty and makeup products. We're constantly seeing this type of consumer behavior online, and then it suddenly starts to feel normal. But not only is this super unrealistic for people, it's also super unsustainable. Also, it's not a human right to be able to afford cheap and trendy clothing. In fact, people have been on budgets long before Shein existed. Shein is not that old. Borrowed, swapped, got secondhand clothes, got clothes from older kids, and whenever we got a piece of clothes from an actual store, it was something special. Now I sound ancient. I'm just tired of seeing both regular people as well as influencers defend this type of consumer behavior like it's their right. Like their trendy outfit is worth more than the waste and exploitation it cost. Buy less crap and start unfollowing the creators that romanticize overconsumption. Trust me, you will be so much better off.
With so many people that we're watching on social media now showcasing a lot of extravagance and purchases, it might definitely make other people feel dejected because they think that's what real life looks like, and then they want to go ahead and spend their money to, to get an aesthetic kind of room, aesthetic kind of living room, aesthetic kind of like bathroom. Trust me, spoiler alert, that is not real life. So I am just going to discuss with us how to combat this overconsumption. Here are some practical solutions that I have actually thought about. Number one is cook at home. I know it sounds very cliche, or home cooking meal is much more healthy. That's not the only reason why I'm saying for you to cook at home. I want you to cook at your home because it is much more budget friendly than ordering in or even eating out just because you want to have the ambience of the restaurant. Do not get me wrong, it is okay to spoil yourself some time. It's okay to eat out for self-care, but it's not always okay every time when you're eating out every day. Just imagine how much you're spending for one sitting, maybe dinner, to eat out every day. Another way we can combat overconsumption is adopting a minimalist mindset. I know this sounds very funny because some people have taken the minimalist mindset again to another core. I'm sure you're going to be hearing minimalist core and all of that, where they are going to switch out everything in their home for aesthetic that looks like a minimalist home. At the end of the day, they're overbuying home decor. But this is what I'm trying to say. Consider embracing minimalism so that you can focus on the quality over the quantity. So you know what you have and you know you still have it. You don't have to buy another one to replace until it's almost finished or until it's finished. And then you make out your grocery list and then go out to buy another thing to replace what has just finished in your home. Another way to combat overconsumption is number 3, limit exposure to influencers. Oh my God. Everybody has become influencers on social media, both on IG, TikTok, even on YouTube space that we are in right now. So please have, a way to surround yourself with more positivity in the real world. And that would take you away gradually from, following social media accounts that make you feel good. Trust me, sometimes my way of relaxing is to watch those YouTubers that arrange your home, clean your home. I love that. But sometimes when you overwatch them and overconsume those type of videos, what will happen to you? You're going to feel like, I need this to make me feel good in real life. No, you don't. Find people to play with, find things to do, find hobbies to do that would, it could even be walking in the park. It's not going to cost you money to walk in your park. You're already paying your tax, for you to be able to access the park. So another way you can combat overconsumption is practicing mindfulness. Before you make any purchase, ask yourself if you really need it. Take a moment to think, I don't really need this thing. So, and that can actually prevent unnecessary spending. The last one that I have in my own, trying to combat overconsumption is create a realistic budget for yourself and stick to it. When you go to Target or Walmart to get one thing, go in there, buy your one thing and come out. This will help you prioritize your spending and avoid impulse buying. Now, have you ever felt like you are watching videos that are pushing overconsumption to you? Do you feel like every time you see something that one of your influencers that you watch buy or tell you that it's good, do you feel like you need to buy too? Let me know in the comment section and let me know how you have been able to avoid overspending and overconsuming and buying things that at the end of the day ends up in the trash, or probably you're not even going to wear the clothes that you just bought, causing wastage. Anywho, thank you for watching this channel, The Candid Lens. I appreciate you watching to the end. Kindly subscribe, share, and please give a thumbs up so that the algorithm can share also other people and then they can learn from this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.